What if the very food you've been eating to protect your muscles might actually be sabotaging your health? Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with leg cramps, thinking it's just part of getting older? What if that discomfort is telling you something more? It's time to uncover the hidden dangers in something as simple as a can of sardines and how the wrong habits could be draining your strength. Stay tuned, you'll be surprised by what you learn next. Hi, I'm Dr. Nana, and today I'm diving deep into something most people don't think twice about: sardines. You might think of sardines as a powerhouse food packed with protein, omega-3s, and minerals that keep your muscles strong and your body active. But here's the shocking truth: if you're eating sardines the wrong way, they could actually be harming your muscles. Yes, you heard that right. For many, sardines are a go-to snack or meal, especially as we age, thinking they're the secret to maintaining muscle health. But I'm going to tell you about a common mistake that could lead to painful consequences. Take Mrs. Collins, for example. She's in her early 70s and swore by sardines to keep herself fit for her beloved gardening and daily walks. But here's the catch: she always drained the sauce and tossed away the soft bones. Over time, she began experiencing more cramps at night. After visiting her doctor, she found out that by discarding those parts, she was missing out on crucial nutrients like calcium and electrolytes, which are hidden in the very components she was throwing away. What was once a healthy habit had turned into a hidden threat. Now, I want to ask you, do you love sardines? But have you ever woken up with a cramp in your leg after eating them? Let me know in the comments. Type A1 if you felt that pain, or O if you haven't. I want to hear your experiences, and we promise to respond to every single comment. Your insight could help someone else watching this video. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Dr. Morrison's channel so you can keep learning simple, effective ways to protect your health and independence. Let's move forward and uncover the shocking mistakes you might be making with sardines, which could be quietly stealing your muscle strength. One of the most common mistakes people make when eating sardines is draining away the oil or sauce. It might seem harmless, especially if you think it's just extra fat or calories. But this one habit can actually strip away some of the strongest nutrients for your muscles. Here's where the science gets interesting. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are not just good for your heart, but also protect muscle fibers, are dissolved in that very oil. In fact, a study from the National Institutes of Health found that older adults who consumed enough omega-3s had nearly 20% better muscle function compared to those who didn't. So when you throw that oil away, you're losing out on a nutrient that helps your muscles fight inflammation and stay flexible. And it doesn't stop there. Without the oil, you also lose out on fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and vitamin E. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which is vital for bone health, while vitamin E reduces oxidative stress, both of which are essential for preventing muscle cramps and weakness. Take Mr. Alvarez, for example, a retired firefighter in his mid-60s. Like many people, he loved sardines, but he always drained the oil, thinking it was unhealthy. Over time, he noticed his legs growing heavier during walks and the cramps became more frequent at night. When he visited his doctor, he was shocked to learn that by avoiding the oil, he was missing out on vital nutrients that could have eased his inflammation and helped his muscles recover. Here's the good news: there's a simple fix. Instead of throwing away the oil, you can use it wisely. Drizzle just a bit over your vegetables, or mix it into brown rice or whole grain bread. You still get the nutrients without feeling overwhelmed by the taste or texture. Think of the oil as a natural medicine, packed in that little can. But here's what may truly surprise you. The real hidden danger in many cans of sardines isn't even the oil, it's the salt. Most people think because sardines are small fish, they must be harmless. But when you open that can, you might be greeted with a lot more sodium than you expect. The salt used to preserve sardines can be so high that a single serving might contain more than half of the recommended daily limit for sodium. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day, but some sardine cans can deliver up to 600,700 mg in just one portion. That's like eating a fast food burger in a tiny can. Why is this such a problem for your muscles? High sodium levels cause your cells to lose water, creating an imbalance in your electrolytes. Without enough potassium and magnesium, your muscles begin to twitch, cramp, and weaken. Meanwhile, your blood pressure rises without you even noticing. Stay tuned for the next section, where I'll dive into the shocking effects of salt on your health and how to make smarter choices when eating sardines. As we continue from the earlier discussion about how sardines can potentially harm your muscle strength when consumed the wrong way, let's now dive into some common mistakes that could be silently draining your energy and health. The good news is, by making simple adjustments, you can turn these mistakes into opportunities to enhance your strength and vitality. The hidden danger in sardines. Sodium's role in weakening your circulation over time. Consuming sardines high in sodium can significantly affect your circulation, leaving muscles poorly nourished and deprived of the nutrients they need. What you once believed was a protein-packed, healthy snack could slowly drain your strength. Take Mrs. Turner for instance, a woman in her late 60s who absolutely loved sardines on crackers. She never bothered to check the label, thinking all sardines were equally healthy. After months of eating them daily, she started noticing swelling in her ankles and cramping in her calves. Her doctor measured her blood pressure and found it to be 160/90, a clear indication of high sodium intake. Upon switching to low-sodium sardines and rinsing them gently under water, while pairing them with leafy greens, her cramps significantly decreased, and her blood pressure returned to safer levels. This simple yet powerful change saved her health and helped her feel more energized. So, what's the key takeaway here? Always check the nutrition label. If the sodium content is too high, opt for low-sodium sardines, or give them a quick rinse before consuming. Pair them with potassium-rich foods like spinach, sweet potatoes, or bananas to ensure your muscles have the minerals they need to stay relaxed and strong. But don't go anywhere just yet, because the next mistake could really surprise you. The sweet sabotage. Sauces that secretly harm your health. Many people think they're adding extra flavor to their sardines by pairing them with tomato or sweet sauces. But here's the kicker: those sauces might look like a tasty choice at first glance, but they often contain hidden sugars, preservatives, and artificial flavorings that could be slowly chipping away at your health. You might wonder, how bad could a little extra flavor really be? Well, let me tell you, it could be worse than you think. Sardines and tomato sauce, for example, can contain over 10 grams of added sugar, almost the same as what you'd find in a small can of soda. And that sugar? It's not just adding empty calories, it's disrupting your blood sugar balance and draining your energy. Why is that a problem for your muscles? When your body experiences frequent sugar spikes and crashes, it becomes harder to keep your energy levels stable. Your muscle cells rely on steady fuel to perform their best, and when blood sugar becomes erratic, it can leave your muscles feeling fatigued during everyday tasks. Over time, this can even contribute to insulin resistance, making it harder to maintain healthy muscle function. Studies, such as those published in the Journal of Nutrition, show that older adults who consume higher amounts of sugar experience muscle strength loss faster than those who limit their sugar intake. Not to mention, preservatives in these sauces can also irritate your digestive system, reducing the absorption of protein, the very building block your muscles need. Take Mr. Douglas, for example, a man in his early 70s who ate sardines and tomato sauce almost every evening. He enjoyed the flavor and thought it was much better than fast food, but over time, he began to feel increasingly fatigued and found it more difficult to carry groceries. His doctor explained that the hidden sugar in the sauce might be to blame. After making the switch to sardines packed in olive oil, paired with fresh vegetables, his energy levels improved and his strength returned. The good news here is there's a simple fix. Choose sardines packed in olive oil, water, or light brine. If you're craving that extra flavor, try making your own sauce using fresh tomatoes, herbs, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. This way, you can control the sugar content and avoid those artificial chemicals while still enjoying a flavorful, nutrient-rich meal. But hold on, this next mistake is a real game changer. It's not about flavor or sauce, but something many people unknowingly discard, despite it being a priceless source of nutrition. The hidden treasure. Why you should never throw away the soft bones. Inside every can of sardines lies a hidden treasure that most people overlook: the soft bones. Often considered unappealing or even unsafe, many people choose to discard these tiny bones without realizing their incredible nutritional value. These soft bones are one of the richest natural sources of calcium and phosphorus you can find. Skipping them means missing out on essential nutrients that support both your muscles and your bones. Calcium is well known for its role in strengthening bones, but did you know it's equally critical for muscle health? Without enough calcium, your muscles struggle to contract and relax properly, which often leads to cramps, twitching, and general muscle weakness. If you've ever experienced sudden muscle spasms or felt that familiar ache in your legs, it could be a sign that your calcium levels are too low. Phosphorus, which works in tandem with calcium, helps your body produce and use energy more efficiently. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults over 50 need around 1,200 milligrams of calcium every day. However, research shows that many adults fall short of meeting this requirement. By incorporating the soft bones from sardines into your meals, you can naturally boost your calcium and phosphorus intake without taking any supplements. Take Mr. Hughes, a 68-year-old man who had been tossing out the soft bones of his sardines for years. He noticed his leg cramps becoming more frequent and his energy levels dipping. After learning about the nutritional benefits of sardine bones, he decided to start consuming them. Not only did his cramps ease, but he also found that his overall strength improved. His muscles felt more relaxed, and he could finally complete his daily activities without feeling drained. A simple solution for maximum benefits. The next time you open a can of sardines, remember that the soft bones aren't something to be feared. Embrace them as nature's gift to your muscles and bones. If you're not a fan of the texture, you can easily mash the bones into the fish or blend them into a sauce for a smoother consistency. Now, let's recap. To maximize the benefits of sardines, always check the sodium content, steer clear of sugary sauces, and don't throw away those soft bones. By making these small adjustments, you'll be providing your muscles and bones with the nutrients they need to stay strong, healthy, and resilient. But that's not all. There's still more to uncover about how sardines can work for you instead of against you. Stay tuned for the next part, where we'll explore additional strategies for making sardines a powerhouse food that truly boosts your health. Continuing from our previous conversation about the benefits and potential pitfalls of sardines, let's now explore some additional factors that could impact your health. By making informed choices, you can enjoy sardines as a valuable part of your diet without worrying about unintended side effects. The hidden calcium source. Why you should keep the soft bones in your sardines. A small can of sardines with bones can provide more than a third of your daily calcium requirement. When you discard the bones, you're essentially tossing away a natural supplement. Unlike calcium pills, the calcium found in sardines comes with the added benefit of vitamin D, protein, and omega-3 fats, which help your body absorb and utilize the mineral more effectively. This unique combination makes sardines one of the most efficient ways to get calcium in a form your body can immediately recognize and use. Rather than discarding the bones, consider blending them with the fish. They are soft, safe to chew, and won't alter the flavor in any unpleasant way. In fact, when you incorporate them into your meal, you're not only boosting your calcium intake but also enhancing the overall nutritional balance of your meal. Pairing sardines with vegetables or whole grain creates a harmonious dish that supports both your muscle and bone health. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. Do you typically eat the soft bones of your sardines or do you avoid them? Let me know in the comments by typing a 1 if you always eat them or O if you usually leave them behind. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. And before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Dr. Nana's channel so you never miss out on more health tips designed just for you. Next, we'll uncover an important issue. Eating too much sardine at once could potentially overload your body with purine, raising your risk of gout. The danger of overconsumption. How eating too many sardines can lead to gout. Sardines are incredibly nutrient-dense, making them a great addition to your diet when eaten in moderation. But like many things in life, moderation is key. Many people fall into the trap of eating too many sardines in a single sitting, thinking that more is always better. However, the issue isn't the protein content, it's the purines, natural compounds found in fish, which break down into uric acid in the body. In small amounts, your body can clear uric acid without trouble. But when intake is high, uric acid begins to build up in the bloodstream, forming sharp crystals in the joints. This process leads to a painful condition known as gout, which affects nearly 9 million Americans. The consequences don't stop with gout. High uric acid levels can also irritate your muscles and nerves, leading to soreness, fatigue, and discomfort that seems to appear out of nowhere. A study published in Arthritis and Rheumatology revealed that people who consumed excess purines from seafood experienced a significant increase in gout flare-ups within just 2 days. Portion control becomes incredibly important when eating sardines. While a small can about 3 ounces provides valuable protein and omega-3s, eating 2 or 3 cans at once can easily double or triple the purine load. Take Mr. Jenkins, for instance. A man in his late 60s 60s, he loved sardines as an affordable, nutritious meal. He often ate 2 full cans along with bread and pickles, believing it was healthier than red meat. Over time, he started developing sharp pain in his big toe and swelling in his ankles. His doctor diagnosed him with gout and directly linked it to his overeating of sardines. Once he reduced his intake to 1 can 2 or 3 times a week and added more vegetables and whole grains to his diet, his symptoms eased and his energy returned. The lesson here? Balance is everything. Sardines are best enjoyed as part of a varied diet, not as the center of every meal. Pairing them with foods that help lower uric acid, such as cherries, low-fat dairy, and plenty of water, helps your body flush excess uric acid, keeping your muscles and joints free from inflammation. The safety of sardines, the importance of where they come from and how they're packaged. Now, let's shift gears a bit. While portion control is important, it's also essential to consider where your sardines come from and the safety of the can they're packaged in. Not all sardines are created equal, and the source of the fish and the quality of the can matter more than most people realize. Some sardines are packed in cans that contain BPA, a chemical used in older linings to prevent corrosion. Research from the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences has linked BPA exposure to hormonal disruption, high blood pressure, and even an increased risk of heart disease. While many companies now advertise BPA-free cans, not all have made the switch. Ignoring this detail means you could be eating more than just fish. But that's not the only issue. The waters where sardines are caught also play a critical role in their safety. Sardines naturally contain lower mercury levels compared to larger fish like tuna, but if they are harvested from polluted regions, they may carry other harmful compounds, such as PCBs and heavy metals. These contaminants can build up in the body over time and interfere with muscle function, weaken bones, and strain the liver. According to the FDA, choosing sardines sourced from regulated, clean waters significantly reduces the risk of harmful contaminants. Labels on the cans often provide details about the origin of the fish, and many trusted brands make catch details available on their websites. The solution is not to avoid sardines altogether, but to be selective. Look for cans labeled BPA-free, and prefer products from regions like the North Atlantic or Pacific, where monitoring standards are stricter. In summary, how to enjoy sardines safely and incorporating sardines into your diet can be a fantastic way to boost your muscle and bone health. But as with any food, moderation and careful attention to detail are key. By making small but impactful changes such as eating the soft bones for added calcium, controlling portion sizes to avoid purine overload, and selecting sardines from clean waters packaged in BPA-free cans, you can enjoy all the benefits without the risks. The key takeaway is simple. Sardines can be a powerhouse of nutrients when consumed in the right amounts and with the right precautions. They're packed with protein, omega-3s, and essential minerals, but like all good things, they should be enjoyed mindfully. Stay tuned as we continue to explore other foods and tips that can help you boost your health and maintain your independence for years to come. As we wrap up this insightful journey into the world of sardines and their impact on our health, let's take one final look at how you can make the most out of this nutrient-dense food. We've seen that sardines can be both a powerhouse for your muscles and bones, or, if not consumed properly, a hidden danger to your health. The key lies in how we choose, prepare, and enjoy them. The power of label reading. Choosing sardines wisely. When you pick up a can of sardines, what's the first thing you check? If you're not already checking the label for details about BPA-free cans and clean catch regions, it's time to start. If the label offers no information about these important factors, consider switching to a brand that does. Taking a few seconds to read the packaging ensures you're not consuming chemicals and contaminants that have nothing to do with the fish itself. Many brands now proudly display BPA-free labels, and it's worth your help to seek them out. But what about the source of the fish? Sardines harvested from polluted waters may contain harmful toxins that can negatively affect your body. By choosing sardines from cleaner, regulated waters, you're already one step ahead in ensuring that you're eating a healthy, safe product. So, let me ask you, do you usually check the label for BPA-free cans and clean catch regions? Comment 1 if you already do, or 0 if you've never thought about it. I'm curious to know where you stand on this. And don't forget, to get more tips like these and ensure your health stays in top shape, be sure to subscribe to Senior Health Boost. You won't want to miss future tips designed to keep your muscles, bones, and heart strong for years to come. The right way to enjoy sardines. A healthy and balanced approach. Sardines are incredibly beneficial, but only when enjoyed in the right way. These small fish can be one of the most complete foods for older adults, packed with omega-3s, protein, calcium, and other essential nutrients. However, just as with any food, they should be consumed thoughtfully to reap the maximum benefits without any unintended side effects. One of the easiest ways to improve your sardine meals is by choosing those packed in olive oil or water rather than in sweet or sugary sauces. Olive oil provides healthy fats that support muscle recovery and overall health, while water-based sardines are a lighter choice for those who prefer less fat. But what if sodium is a concern? It's simple, just give your sardines a quick rinse under running water. This will lower the salt content while preserving the nutrients that are beneficial for your body. Another easy and effective way to enhance your sardine meal is by eating the soft bones, which are rich in calcium and phosphorus. These minerals are crucial for maintaining strong bones and muscles. Pairing your sardines with leafy greens, beans, or whole grains creates a well-balanced meal. This combination offers a wonderful mix of protein, fiber, and minerals that can help you maintain strong muscles and digestive health. Leafy greens, such as spinach, provide extra nutrients that work in harmony with the fish to keep your body nourished and your muscles strong. Portion control. How to eat sardines without overloading your body. When it comes to sardines, portion size matters. Eating them in moderation ensures that you get the benefits of the nutrients without overwhelming your body with purines, which can lead to gout or other health issues. For most people, 2 to 3 servings of sardines per week, each about 3 ounces or 1 small can, provide all the protein, omega-3s, and calcium your body needs without the risk of excess purines. Overeating sardines is a common mistake, and it's one that can quietly undermine your health. For example, Mrs. Hayes, a woman in her early 70s, learned this lesson the hard way. She had always drained the oil, skipped the bones, and sometimes ate as many as 3 cans in a single day, thinking she was doing her health a favor. Over time, she began to experience cramps, fatigue, and painful swelling in her joints. After consulting with her doctor, she adjusted her habits. She switched to BPA-free sardines packed in olive oil, rinsed them lightly if the salt content was high, and always included the soft bones. She also added fresh spinach and whole grain toast to her meals and limited herself to 2 cans per week. Within a few months, Mrs. Hayes noticed fewer cramps, more stable energy levels, and regained the strength that made her enjoy gardening once again. The key takeaway: sardines can be your ally or your foe. What's the lesson here? Sardines can be a friend or a foe, depending on how you eat them. By respecting portion sizes, embracing the soft bones, and choosing clean, safe sources of sardines, you unlock all the benefits that nature intended. When you're mindful of these details, sardines can become a powerful ally in your journey toward maintaining strong muscles, bones, and overall health. Real strength in later life isn't built by consuming just one food. It comes from balance in your meals, balance in your daily movement, and making choices that support your long-term health. Sardines can certainly be a part of that balance when eaten with care and attention to the details. Your sardine story. Have you noticed the difference? I would love to hear your personal story. Have you noticed any changes in your muscles or energy when eating sardines? Have they helped boost your strength? Or have you experienced any discomfort after consuming them? Let me know by commenting below with a 1 if you've noticed any changes, or 0 if you haven't yet. We read every comment, and your story could help others make better choices. Before you go, if you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Senior Health Boost, and explore our other videos for more practical tips to keep you strong and independent for years to come. By subscribing, you'll gain access to more valuable content that empowers you to live your healthiest life. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.